Why is it that you must wait till the gun is to your head to take action? And why is it that you have to go through so much pain, suffering, adversity? And Viktor Frankl wrote a book. It is through pain or adversity that man finds his purpose. And he was a World War II Holocaust survivor in Man's Search for Meaning. And the universe challenges us when we're not on our divine path. That's why you're experiencing the symptoms of pain, fears, and challenges, because that's all they are, is symptoms of pain, fear, and challenge. They're not reality. Your mind doesn't know the difference between fiction and what's actually occurring. So you're living in this situation as it is your reality, when the reality is you are a divine, infinite being with unlimited potential. But you're choosing to say, who am I to be brilliant? Who am I to be gorgeous? Who am I to be talented? Who are you not to be? So I understand it's hard to get out of the situation that you're in. And the poverty-stricken system that has been created in our world to oppress the people. I understand that pain is there and your back hurts and you're suffering with ulcerative colitis. And I get that you go through painful relationships of men or women or whatever your gender preference is leaving you. I get it. But that's the universe speaking to you in this strange way called the love language of the universe. It's happening for you and not to you. So, excuse me. So, here's the thing. You don't feel like you can affect your state. You don't feel like you can change the situation. But you can. And here's how you know that you can change it. Because when you feel the emotions, you feel your energy move. When you're sad, your energy goes down. When you're angry, you boil, your blood boils, it goes to your head. When you're afraid, it goes everywhere in your body, it's chaotic. So you can affect your state, you're just not aware that you can affect your state. And awareness is the first step to realizing the infinite potential and the power that's within you. Because you can change it, because you do it all the time. It all starts with knowing what your intention is. And I'm not saying set an intention and wish it's going to happen and make a sticky note, put on your mirror, saying that the dream partner of my life is coming into my life. Because there's no feeling behind it. There has to be an emotion behind it to have it charge so you can experience it. You are warping the time-space continuum. There's a charge, there's a magnetic charge to the feeling. And you can force things and will them to happen, but it's usually going to be short-lived. And it isn't going to last because the inner state hasn't changed. You aren't the right charge. Now, in that space of knowing, and in the right charge and the right frequency of magnetic polarity, all of a sudden life just flows through you. You're not attached to outcomes because you already have everything you want. You're fulfilled. So it starts with deciding what you want. And so you already know what you don't want because you're living in it. And so you don't want to be living in a small apartment all alone and with digestive disorders, ordering takeout, watching Netflix. But you see everybody else on the television in these sitcoms with family, with friends, they're able to go on trips and it looks marvelous. They got the giant houses and they're driving the expensive cars, and you think that that's what you want. But it might be a trap. Maybe it is what you really want. Maybe that is going to make you happy and fulfilled. But I think you have more of a purpose than that in life. Don't fall for the trap. Traps, traps, traps. As Owen Cook said the other day, he says, traps upon traps upon traps upon traps. It's the next level. And you get it, and then you're still not happy. It's an inner state. That's what it is. It's the inner state that is going to get you everything that you ever wanted, and to actually make you feel whole, like you have everything. It's the self-love. So when you're in horrible pain and you're suffering, no matter what the pain and the suffering is, what you have to do is feel the experience as if it's already happened. So you have to decide how you want to feel. And so we're going to create a portal today, and you can recite it with me. And as you say that, you'll notice your energy changes and your state changes and your heart opens up. It shifts the polarity in the field, magnetizing you to the thing that you're wanting to experience. And so we have to embrace what people call the suck and love it. So just repeat after me. Thank you, pain and suffering. I appreciate you with all my heart. I understand that there is a purpose behind you, and you are awakening me to the greatest potential that is within me. And I'm stepping into my divinity, realizing that I am brilliant, I am gorgeous, I am talented, I am wealthy. I'm vibrant and filled with love. People accept me. And as I'm aware of the being that's manifested into physical matter in this dimension, I understand that I have a purpose, and I'm going to live through that. And I live through that purpose in my heart. And that heart gives me a feeling that emits miles, that can be sensed, that is coherent with my beliefs and my thoughts, creating wealth through my passion, and friends and loved ones that join me in the community. As I express the gratitude for acknowledging the power that was given to me by the Creator. I feel whole and complete as I am now. There's nothing I truly needed. I was what I was looking for. I now know. And always stay true to my heart. Right now, infinitely, and forever, no matter how painful, scary, or challenging it is, has been, or will be. And now in that new state, you possess the power that Jesus had, and that's why he said, you will go on to do greater works than I. He meant that. That's the immense power that's within you. Because God manifests into physical matter. And so are you. And the sooner you realize that, the less you care about outcomes. And realize that the people that are meant to find you will find you. You can't screw up what was meant for you. You're always going to be provided for. It's you that's the deterrent. You're the roadblock that's been there the entire time. With a negative charge, doubting your potential, not stepping into your purpose. I see people all the time that have amazing skills and capabilities, but they don't do anything with them because they need to get a paycheck to survive. And then they continue on that constant cycle of sitting on the couch, ordering Illuminati's pizza, smoking weed, depressed, doubting in themselves, but yet they just show up to the job to make enough money to just stay afloat. And how could you be happy? How could you be happy not living your purpose when you know you're so much greater than that? It's the pain that's there for you. It's awakening you. Embrace it and say thank you. You should love pain. You shouldn't wish for an easy life. An easy life doesn't have meaning. You wouldn't have any gratitude for the wealth. You wouldn't have any gratitude for the sunshine and the warmth. You wouldn't have any gratitude for the freedom that you create within you. Everything has a polarity. It's the yin and the yang. It has to have a positive and it has to have a negative. No matter what, or you wouldn't know the disparity between the two and you wouldn't step into it. You wouldn't chase away the demons that come after you. You wouldn't step into the light. And that's what happens when we get sad and we get depressed and we get fearful, is the demons come in. It's the subconscious mind. It's the entities from other dimensions. It creates portals for them to come in and take over. But you're more powerful than just staying in that state of allowing those entities to take over your life. You have a purpose, and it's in here. It's in your heart, and you're just not paying attention. And that's why I always say, spend time in nature in silence, because you'll find that power, and you'll realize it comes in. Being around all this artificial light, and being around electromagnetic fields, is just dimming your soul. It's draining you, because it keeps you stuck in the dimension of chasing happiness outside of you. So find the power that's within. Embrace the pain, fears, and challenges of life. Say thank you. Love them. Because whatever arises in your life, you have to love it. You don't have to like it, because you're a divine being that can change it. But you have to love it, because you created it. Not on purpose, but you created it. So go out and decide in your heart how much power you have and how much potential you have, and it will come. It will just arise, and you'll find the passion. That's your purpose. Your heart leads you. It pulls you towards it. You can't miss it unless you choose to stay in that state where the entities are leading you. So own who you are, that you're a light being manifest in the physical matter, and you're moving the photons, you're emitting photons, and you're moving that plasma that's out there, that invisible plasma that's in the field of energy. And you make a bigger difference than you could ever realize